Okay.
And so here I am too, I want to be a rapper. And we need to get money for the studio. So there's a guy akakam through akanambia niaje niko na mali jo na dem skume asikabidi jo. And so yeah, hapo ndo ulikuwa una get do yetu kiasi, but tuka decide siku moja tuka drop. Tukachana na hiyo story cause actually face it rough one time, bro.
Okay.
And we learned from it.
I don't know where I read or saw this.
We learned from it.
Did you go, my homie Rodirisha nasamanga, a vacation? Did you take a vacation? Did you have to go mulifungwa?
Kitu kaa hiyo man.
Okay.
Naambia mazee tulilearn the hard way mazee. 2019 11th January. It was just a bad day mazee. And wali catch up na sisi. We learned our lesson, bro. Tuka have tulilipia makosa tulido, of course. Kawaida. Yeah, we got remanded for 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah.
What was that like? Because the reason I'm asking these questions is because you've been through a whole lot of life. And like a lot of people a lot of people can't even understand, bro, or even think about like the life you've lived. Ni wase wana rapping shit lakini hawa living shit.
Tukaenda ndai ukweli man. Acha watu wana rap.
Sino nasema ni kurap lakini hawajai wana hiyo shit.
Yeah, mimi na boys wangu tukaingia hapo hivyo. Ilikuwa tu yani.
Did your family know where you are?
Never. They will never know, bro.
Unless they watch this.
Unless they watch this. I swear, hawataijua. Guy. They will never know. And that time, bro.
So I'm sure that was a lot of deep reflection because 4 months is a long fucking time. Like your life can change in 4 months.
Live alone 4 months. Unachiki tulipelekwa, like the day we got arrested, tulipelekwa Langata police station. That night alone, bro. Umejazo kwa kiroom kidogo hivi mkwaseka 40. Bro. Avu yo day nilishikwa na kivest. Sema baridi.
Lakini wewe uvangi nguo allegedly. Ndio watu wanasamanga kwa mneti.
Bro, mazili kwa crazy man. And so
waliwasaka ama mlishikwa tu kibaya?
Wameshikutusaka lakini yo day nile day yani walisema ndo hawa. Na usikiwa zeni tulioniwa mali kama hivyo tukaamba tusimame. Mimi nikamwambia bro mazeni ile siku man hakuna otherwise yani venye itakuwa ikuwe cause hakuna msi atakuja kutu bail out.
But you know the craziest or the saddest thing is you guys are smart people. It's just you can't literally you can't afford school. You're smart enough to go to school, but like life
but I will go to school one day. That's one thing I promised, bro. Alive for real. I know.
What would you go to school for if you could go back? Or when you do go back, what would you go back for?
I know I can't maybe do law anymore cause maybe they won't take they won't consider the grade and everything, but I'm passionate about real estate, and maybe that's something I would really want to dig deep into.
Nice.
Yeah, either real estate or IR, international relations.
Okay.
But I will go, man, for real.
Even in story Las Vegas,
it's for me.
I've been to Vegas. It's not all that, but
okay, I've been to Vegas.
I've been to Vegas. It's not all that, but you have a dream to have a house in Las Vegas. Tell me about the dream.
It's Beverly Hills or Las Vegas. Na kuganiza option mbili. So,
okay.
Beverly Hills.
So okay, mwaka unatuacha. Tujuange tu mapema. Tuambie tu kweli.
Yeah, jo, inabidi nimestep cause wacha na feel like ni poa pia ile generation yangu itakama after mimi ishi different environment.
Yeah.
Na I know I believe it's not a mistake kusema yo mazee Kenya goodbye, I'm gonna start a new life somewhere else and everything. So for me yani nilijipata tu nikipenda Las Vegas. Nilikuwa na tikingi wase wanaangalia hizo kids then wana post YouTube. Unajua wase wa real estate and everything.
Zile $1 million homes, $3 million home, $4 million home, kumatua hivyo. Sijui ma views zingine hata huwezi elewa.
Sasa hizo views unacheki venye hiyo view venye inakaa, unacheki hiyo kids venye imesimama, unacheki neighborhood. And I'm like, bro, iko siku mazenta on kids up place kai.
Inshallah.
And so all along nimekuwa nikitembea hadi kwa bio yangu kiangalia nimeandika from ghetto to Beverly Hills because it's either Beverly Hills or Las Vegas mazee.
Okay.
inakoga yani hii kitu ili ni drive crazy kuona how beautiful that place is maze. Hiyo place wana showcase. And plus I started I follow anything related to Las Vegas on Instagram. I just want to know what's going on in Las Vegas.
Ukifika usiko na kati ujui.
You could see how beautiful the city is, man. And I'm like, maze kusiko, man. And so nikasema nita hold on to this dream. Either Mimi or whoever comes after me will own a house in Las Vegas.
That's super dope.
Yeah,
so I'm curious about something. When you sent me music in 2022, you told me to listen to Coming Home closely. Is maybe I'm saying the name of the song wrong.
It's Come Home.
Come Home. You told me to listen to Come Home closely.
Yeah, sure, bro.
So I listened to it closely, but then I want to know, is the story real? Because bro, and I'm because it's deep. It's very, very deep. It's perfect, and it's like a long song, but like the length is justifiable. But tell me about that story of that song.
Come Home was inspired by two situations. My own story and my close friend's story.
Okay.
It happened like this. So upon Kumada High School, I had a girlfriend.
Juu unasema kwa hiyo description ulisema never leave a girl who has your child alone.
Yeah, exactly. So
and then also on your side, and I'm just assuming at this point, your dad left you.
Yeah, exactly.
So and I don't know if you know the J. Cole song of like, how did your dad leave you and then now you leave me, like Lost Ones, Lost Ones, right? One of my favorite songs. But like, I guess, is it that do you have kids?
No, I don't. Okay. Definitely, I don't. Okay. Of course, if I had, I would never walk away from that kid. Definitely. The thing was, so Nikiwa na Umpoa, like since high school, we used to be lovers back in high school. So we decided after Form 4 to talk about lovers. You feel me? And so she was coming from Riara. So mimi nilikuwa bado natag huko kwa streets, so tulikuwa na meet once in a while hapo tao. This flying to fritters hapo.
Najua fritters. Bado iko.
And so okay, actually lovers do things that lovers do. And so one time she's texting me and tells me, unajua ni aje maze sinyeshi, man.
Fuck.
And I feel like maze it could be. Me panic, bro. You feel me, bro? I'm like, unasema nini, man? Unaniambia unyeshi, mbona unyeshi, man? Unafaa kunyesha, lazima utanyesha, cuz how come, maze? What do you expect, maze? And she was like, I can't see my periods and it's worrying me. And I'm like, okay, sawa, acha tu chill tuone venye kutaenda.
So yuko scared ama unafikiriaje?
Panic, bro.
Wewe unajisaidia, sasa utasaidia mtoi aje?
For real, bro. Alafu sasa hiyo time unajiambia, wait, kwanza from nowhere, like this is kwa dad, bro. Naanzaje, man? Naanzaje, unajua unajiambia maze you can't do this and everything. Then the mother called me.
Mother udem. Fuck.
Akanambia, okay, hakutumia ile statement wa Kenya usema itumia msichana wangu maisha. Aliniambia, I want you to see me. And if you don't see me, I'll call the police on you. That statement broke me because I was like, Then that night I started, kuna kitu ilikuwa ina hit kwa akili yangu, najiambia mi mtu guys kwa wangu juu ama labda alienda kagawa, mimi siamini juu mimi
na mwanangi sana so anyway but ni lava yako lakini
mwanzi yangu lakini mwananga once in a while plus mimi najua plot game yangu bro ilienda group of schools unajua so haiwezi kuwa ni mimi, man. So I started scribbling something that night. Nikijiambia, so namwambia okay, regardless of all this may happen, najiambia sa kwa ngoma, najiambia mazee I might leave lakini I don't really want to leave, ni venye situation tu inanikalia hardcore and everything. Then the following day she calls me akiniambia aliamka akapata ananyesha.
Wow.
So it was late whatever.
Yeah.
I think kuna wana kwa gana late
saa zingine.
I got relieved, bro. And that day I told her I can't do this anymore. And mazee acha tuachie hapo because it has happen in real life.
So hata hukumit mother yake huko, so hata ujui angekwambia nini?
Angeniambia nini? So hiyo story nikaiachia tu hapo. Hiyo time idea alikuwa enroll, alikuwa ingia Desta baada kufanya law. Tuambia mazee hiyo time mazee sasa we maintain just go on with your life kwa uzuri man, because I feel like hii kitu inaweza happen in real life na mimi nitalemea. But I had already scribbled something, nikasema stay futa, acha niache tu hapo. But again, I know my dad left, so it can also make sense. Then like a few months later, my friend okay, anaitwa Zen. Zen alikuwa best yangu tu since tukiwa watu hii, ananiambia mwanzee, mimi hata na drop shule, niko na ball na siwezi toa, na uchali amenitoka. And now Jen was sending me screenshots, so uchali akimwambia huyo mtu isi wangu nini. The same thing uchali anafikiria ndo mimi nilikuwa nafikiria Timpo aligawa. Unajua I think si wote tunakuanga hivyo.
Wanaume tunakuanga
very funny. Like unafikiria the last time bro ilikuwa safe, how come unasema uko na ball, unajua? So like unafikiria maybe aligawa, and that chick was like really facing it, and from that inspiration I had to go back and complete the song. And that's how I came up with that whole song. How we met, because I had to pick up how na huyo msee alimate, so nikajeka kwa situation ya boy pia. Nikijiambia I know it could be hard in the streets, I know it could be hard with school and everything, but the fact that I got you pregnant, I have no reason to leave you. I have to know venye kutaenda, ni make sure I'm there for the kid and you.
And even if you didn't know how you're going to be able to do it, you are still willing to figure it out.
Exactly, because, bro, we are believers, bro. And there's God who watches, definitely. And so, me si believe, mtu anaweza come na God ache mtu ya struggle. So, obviously, angefungwa do mahali, unaget. And so, that's what inspired the whole story. Nikajambia.
Have you ever seen her again? This love of this high school sweetheart of yours.
This to meet archives time flani.
Akasemaje?
She's all grown now, and I'm all grown too. We just like talked for like 5 minutes. How you doing? Good. Yeah, akasema I'm good and everything. And she's a big fan by the. She shares my music till date. Tuliachana tu na uzuri because mimi nilikuwa na uoga mingi sana. And bro, sikuwa nadai kabisa, man.
So you figure out very early that you can rap, and you pursue that, and you focus on music, because even you've been very intentional since even high school, and said, okay, I'm going to focus on music. I'm going to focus on music. I'm going to focus on music. I'm a big believer in like seeing is believing, in the sense of if you see someone doing something, you know it's possible. But I guess with you and music, kuna msanii labda ulikuwa unajua ukigrow up ama ulicheki ukasema kama yeye anaweza pia mimi naweza, because like, did you have any inspiration like at home, maybe in Coast or Kakame? Like who did you even have a chance to look up to that was close enough to you could be like, okay, namjua na amefanya stuff amemake?
Okay, me since day one nimekuwa a very big fan of Calligraph, bro. So me seeing Calligraph growing up into becoming one of the biggest rappers in Africa, that alone is an inspiration. And for me, like, I would listen to a lot of Calligraph Jones music, man, and like closely look at his journey, the far he's come, and how people would tell him, yo, switch your flow because you're not from Cali. You can't rap in English. Rap kigero juna kagero. And he had to stick to what he strongly believes in. And for me, that's where the inspiration came in. Like, it came really hit hard. And I felt like, yo, bro, if Kali right now is one of the best rappers in Africa, bro, getting all the respect from big names like Sakodi, bro, I'm also gonna do this. And Minga Jambia, I can't do this. Nili Jambia, I will do this, and I'm gonna do this. And me, I will, bro. Utaona to just a matter of time, bro. So it was Calligraph Jones.
Producer wise, of course we can all see your talent now, but then early on, I guess, ukienda kwa studio, what was like, were producers understanding your vision? Ama ilikuwa chukua beat kama, like, I guess, how was that? Because before you find your sound, it takes time. How did you find your sound? Because even when you go to the studio the first time, you're not there, then you go back. So I guess, how does this process work out for you?
The thing is, for me, I never had a beat from a producer. I would choose my beats from YouTube. And so mi nilikuwa tunaenda na beat kwa producer na mjenga zake za macho na ni record. So hakuna producer shaingilia sound yangu. Anything naenda nayo alikuwa na record. Hakuna denishe bora chance ya kukaa na producer chini tuko make beat. for the first time nimekaa na producer chini tuka make beat ilikuwa Afam.
Wow. First time ever.
First time bro. Hizo beats zote nimetumia ni za YouTube bro.
Wow.
I swear, bro. All the beats ni za YouTube. That's why all those songs zilikuwa on rotation but I wasn't getting paid.
True.
Yeah, cause sina rights za hizo ngoma.
Okay.
So it was Afam the first time.
That's
I sat down with the producer making a beat from scratch. It was Afam.
So nikichapa hizi IG na manini nini, nimekucheki na Span, nimekucheki na Nyash, nimekucheki na Nameless, anacheki Bosire, anapenda kazi yako sana.
Sure bro.
Na pia naona grind yako. So bro, hata kukaribia Nyash ni ngori. Kuona Nyash ni ngumu sana. Kupatana na kina Span pia, but like you're close to these people. What does that feel like for you? Does it feel like, okay, I'm getting there? Or is it, I guess, what's that like for you? Because you're next to you talked about listening to Nameless growing up.
Sure,
you talked about being a big fan of Calligraph. And Calligraph, even the song you talk about, Mebonga na Calligraph, I'm sure I'm Jakosa. Calligraph is so in tune with the game. I'm sure anakujua. So I guess, what's that like? Because now you're seeing the people who you look up to giving you advice or bigging you up for because you're talented. Like, I guess, how does that feel?
First, it makes me just say thank you to God, because at one point I would sit down and imagine myself, sitting down with some big names, making them listen to my music, me listening to theirs. And I can even tell you on that day, I was even listening to unreleased songs by Nyash. You feel me? I had that privilege. Unreleased songs. I played him mine. And it was such a vibe. And at one point, Lamaz came.
Afam, my email. Who send me that unreleased? Not Nyashinsky unreleased. I want Young Boy. I want Trigger Young Boy unreleased.
I have so many unreleased. Okay. For real. So I have like 24 unreleased and a super drum.
Nice.
So like and for me, I feel so happy, genuinely happy, and I feel like I'm really getting there, because I feel like Kalamaz coming to the studio.
That's insane,
bro.
And he started rapping before Calligraph. He's been a producer. He's done gospel. He's done like rap. Like, he's huge.
So him, like, alichezwa ngoma na producer wangu mwingine anaitwa KK hapo, and he was like, unani? KK alikuwa like, ni ule boy, and he was like, oh, this song is bad, bro. And he was so he loved the lyrics, the vibe, and everything. And he told me, yo, staku promise, but ntadu kitu na get. And I felt so nice, man. I felt so uplifted. I felt like this hard work maze ile kuroka na rokanga kuandika hizi mangoma inaanza kupay off. And so I felt so nice listening, sitting down with Shinsky telling me, giving me lifetime advice, and Nameless too. Ilikuwa ina feel too heartwarming maze, and kasema, yeah, it may take a little bit longer, but I'll get there eventually.
Yeah, but if you don't give up, you're set for greatness. Like, you're on the right path.
I can't give up,
I just don't know if you have it. If you keep going, by the way, it's really gonna take off for you.
Giving up is not even in my dictionary, man.
Okay.
Hey, siwezi mama. Afam knows.
So I had a beef with you because I was wondering, why are none of your songs on streaming platforms? But now talking to you, I understand you can't put those songs on streaming platforms because I've looked for them. The only thing I could find was Rainy Days. Betty na Kibanja and Hello. So I'm like, bro, the reason you're not blowing up is because your music is not on streaming.
Exactly,
literally,
bro.
I feel like that's the one thing that's holding you back, because imagine you would get playlisted, people would be able to discover your music, but the only place people can find your music is YouTube. And honestly, we have to fix that, because
definitely, bro.
That's the number one issue I had. I'm like, bro, you're not on streaming. How do you expect to blow? Like, it makes no sense. Like, you can get played on radio, but then if someone wants to hear that song again, people go to Spotify, or they go to Boomplay, they go to Apple Music. But
true, bro.
That's the biggest thing that's holding you back, in my humble opinion.
And that's fucked. And that's why I'm telling you, before I was like really using YouTube Beats, and you can definitely share the music on these other streaming platforms apart from YouTube.
Yeah.
And so when I linked up with my bro Afam, then we started making beats from scratch. There's also another producer called KK. Started making beats from scratch with Uno as well.
Shout out Uno.
Big shout out to Uno. So for me now, from now overseas, and more songs, they all they're all gonna be on all digital, all streaming platforms.
Amazing.
That's facts, man. And for me, that's a big win because all my life I've been waiting for this time, this day when all my music can be streamed on Spotify and all over. And so, yeah, so expect more music on all these streaming platforms.
Nice.
More music
So
is coming.
tell us about Superdrum. I guess you've been, a lot of your stuff you say you're not signed.
Yeah.
But I guess, how did you connect with Superdrum specifically? And I guess what's the relationship or the partnership?
Okay, with Superdrum, actually, I was taken there by a female friend. Big shout out to IC. Her name is IC. IC. We used to rap together, and so I can connect to Bosire.
Shout out Bosire.
Yeah, big shout out to Bosire. Then Bosire told me, "Yo, come make music with us." Then I met with AFAM, and we just vibed, man. And Superdrum is
so when did you?
fun,
I guess
bro.
when was this happening? Like when did you start?
Like 2 months ago, bro.
Really? Just 2 months and you're 24 songs in?
Isn't- It was like 2, isn't it? Ama? 3? Say 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Say at most 3, right? At most 3 months. You can imagine I already have like 24 songs.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah. At most 3. So you can imagine. And Superdrum shown me love, bro. All days, all the time. How many show love, and it's such a family, man. I feel so motivated kwa kuna Seka, AFAM, Bosire, and they always have, in one way or another, they always have a way of making me go harder.
Okay.
Because nikidrop ngoma na AFAM leo, if I do a song with AFAM right now, believe me, the next song I'm doing with AFAM, I must go harder 2 times or even 3 times harder than I did.
Why?
Because I have to prove to him that, yo, I'm worth
His time or
I'm worth this chance that you gave me. You feel?
Okay.
Because back then it wasn't the same case. Back then, studio fees are kind of
Very
high.
expensive.
And here,
Especially good production is hard, you know.
Hard to, it's very hard to raise that amount of studio fees. And so
Even I
for
can't
me-
afford that, fam.
Really?
Nah.
Imagine.
This nigga expensive.
So me working with like someone like AFAM, I know AFAM is producing for Kina Bien.
Yeah.
Yashinsky, it feels so humbling at the same time. I feel honored, and working with such a big name, bro, will naturally make you always want to go harder
And even
harder,
dream
harder,
bigger,
and
because you
dream
can see how
bigger,
far
bro.
you can probably take it.
Definitely, bro. And so for me, Superdrum is just a family, and I believe we're gonna make more good songs, Maze.
So I'm very curious about your writing process because I love how you've incorporated your real life, and I heard you talk about somewhere where you talked about like wanting your music to mean something and being intentional about your writing.
Yeah,
so I guess explain to me your writing process. So like now you have the opportunity. Now there's no limit for you. You're able to work with beats that you're able to work with the producer and building them. You're able to work on your songs, and you have studio time, which is something that's expensive and not accessible. Like now, what's your writing process like?
For me, like whenever I get the beat first, I have to like vibe with the beat before writing down my lyrics. Then I have to figure out nini ina go around like kwa life yangu ama kwa life ya wasee saizi yenye naweza iweka chini, yenye naweza iandika, yenye naweza put into writing. If it's a gengeton beat or a drill beat or an emotional beat, as long as the beat is already made, it's there. Then I first vibe with the beat, then come up with an idea and a topic, and I make sure make sure sitoki nje your topic from the hook to the verses. So for me, first I really take time to vibe with the beat. If it's a club banger kutengeneza ni rahisi, but if it's a deep song, I take my time to think deep, to think how I'm gonna place my lyrics, my rhyme, switch flows in between, because I'm really good at switching flows and all that. So I believe that's how I come up with my lyrics.
Okay.
Yeah, first vibing to the beat kwanza.
Curious about something. When I listen to a lot of, I guess I'll start with like the songs that have been really, we have had really dope reception.
Yeah.
You do something where you mention people and you use different like you use relatability, but also you show love to different people.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that intentional? That's just your I'm curious if that's your writing style. Like when you like a song like Larry Madawo or like even Naruto Overseas. Like I see how you piece like pictures together.
Yeah, it's intentional, bro. I don't do it just for the sake of doing it. I'm always having intentions. If I did Larry Mado, it's because Larry Mado used to inspire me. I used to watch him, and here he's doing big things. That's why I had to do it. It was inspired by Larry Mado. Overseas, inspired by the fact that I want to own a home one day in Beverly Hills or Las Vegas. So it is always intentional.
Okay.
Yeah.
With overseas, on your YouTube, there's a different overseas, but I'm assuming that's like off a YouTube beat. So now when you come to approach this new overseas where like the production is by Afam, I guess do you refine the song, or like, because the song's not necessarily the same, but then it's refined. I guess now how does that happen?
Yeah, okay. The thing is, I wanted to come up with two versions of overseas. On a hard beat, on a hard drill beat, and one on an emotional beat, so that I can give you both vibes. And that's why I once did a song called Overseas, but it's different from the one.
It's completely different. Like, because I listened to that one, and then I listened to that one.
It's more melodic.
Yeah, it's very different. The sound is so different from the one that you just dropped.
Exactly, bro. So like, it was just like I wanted just to give people different vibes, but talking about the same thing, but different lines, different flow, different everything.
Okay. Yeah. I was curious about something. If you could have like a mega remix, let's say you take you get all of your faves. You know, remember like how back in the day, like DJ Khaled remixes or like proper remixes. And I feel like you guys can make it happen. Like, what song would it be that's like, this one needs to go, like this one's going, but then you have your version, and then now you have a remix. I'm curious, what song is it? Of course, we've not heard it. But then who is on your remix? Because you have access to everybody now.
For me.
Wait, can I add to this?
Yeah.
So I actually sent you a track.
Okay.
It's called Hosanna.
Hosanna.
And I want to do like
I have this. Okay, dope.
I want to do like an experiment. This is going to be like a exclusive.
Okay.
It's an exclusive drop.
It's an exclusive.
So we can listen to it.
Okay.
And there is a space after his second hook.
Okay.
And we can figure out together who fits there.
Because because you know what threw me off is I was listening to the song, the one that you said Major is featured on, and I'm literally sitting there the whole time waiting for Major. And then I listened to it again. I'm like, there's no Major on this song. Bro. And then people in the comments are like, I'm like, where's the Major? I'm like, so because that song threw me off. Walai.
I was manifesting, bro.
I even thought maybe Ningoma usha make umetumia Major unangojea verse. Bro, I waited for Major's verse the whole time. But then the song doesn't need a Major verse. But I figured Major was going to come somewhere.
At one point, bro, niliamua, if I'm never getting any good studio, I'll be doing songs, then I write whoever akitaka enda ni through, man.
Because the funniest shit ever, the other day I was interviewing this chick, and then she's like, I have a song with Rick Ross. So, bro, we've done an interview, we played it, and then it's AI.
Oh.
So she has Rick Ross on a song AI because it's not on Rick Ross's Spotify, it's not on Rick Ross's Apple Music, bro. But she's over here saying, Akini kona kama Rick Ross. I'm like, Rick Ross doesn't know you. Like, he could sue you for days, but it's like the AI. She has an AI Rick Ross verse.
No, but
so we can get like a Major AI verse, get a Shinsky exactly. AI verse.
Yeah. By the time she's being
Ross, how did you find Rick Ross? Maybach Music. No, it's not even Rick Ross.
Yeah,
it's a crazy world.
That's fire.
That's fire, huh?
Yeah, no, for real. Like, it's a manifesting thing.
Yeah, you manifesting.
But sometimes you have to take those risks.
Those are risky risks.
It's risky, but like it could pay off.
Okay, I want us to do this. So we're gonna play Hosanna. Yeah. Can I play 2 times, and then we come back and figure out who I hear, what I think?
Okay.
So you introduce this record. Tell us about this record, or introduce the record, and then we'll premiere it.
Tuko radio 254 nimekam kwa show venye sezo boso nishike tuko radio 254 nimekam kwa show venye sezo boso nishike kama do ambia Larry pia mimi nasaka mado gang your razi nasema no and coming slow FM bro tuko radio 254 tuna run 254 yo it's your boy Buddy's boy in the scene bud boy young boy. And so this next track is called Hosanna. Hosanna is literally talking about when I'm coming through, people be praising Hosanna, but at the same time, much as you praising the vibe and everything, I have a thing to, I have a bone to chew with girls who don't stick to one person. They keep hoeing. Hapo sana Kim. Naogopa mademu wanaho sana.
That is dope. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a world premiere. This is Hosanna by
Trigger, Young Boy, Boris Boo in the scene, 237 Thika. What's up?
Let's get it.
But boy, young boy, young boy, young boy. Presidential ki Obama, mindo wa bomb ki Osama. Venye na kamwana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Wana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Wana Hosanna. Presidential ki Obama, mindo wa bomb ki Osama. Venye na kamwana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Wana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Wana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Presidential ki Obama, mindo wa bomb ki Osama. Naifanya tena kama jana, naleta hit kama sama. Venye na zoza wanahama, na ibiti na gonga kama hama. Na sit my lens kama tori, mapema ndo best morning glory. Nimekam kwa scene si wahame, na wapo wajo wa iname. Wanadai my ball kakagame, weka mnakom ni wachane. Na kaskudai ni wachane, nikislide we jua skwangi right. Kani up na mto on site, nilizaliwa ghetto na try kufight. Juu ya farm all day all night, I play pia sisi to on a light. No boy ako juka sky ya ukai, wanicheki kwa tele kibutita. Pengana asmi ni butita, na wafikisha master di Jupiter. K.I.M. na rinka ni jita, wanafunja shingo ni kipita. Presidential ki Obama, mindo wa bomb ki Osama. Venye na kamwana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Wana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Wana Hosanna. Presidential ki Obama, mindo wa bomb ki Osama. Venye na kamwana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Wana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Wana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Presidential ki Obama, mindo wa bomb ki Osama. Venye na kamwana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Wana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Wana Hosanna. Presidential ki Obama, mindo wa bomb ki Osama. Venye na kamwana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Wana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Wana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna.
Yo, that is fire. Straight out of Super Drum. Straight out of Super Drum. Trigger, young boy, Trigger. All right, one more time. This is Hosanna, exclusive Radio 254. Let's get it. You guys, let us know who you think you hear on this song. I have some ideas, but I'm going to let you guys also let us know. So let's get it. Hosanna. Mademu na Hosanna.
But boy, young boy, young boy, young boy. Presidential ki Obama, mindo wa bomb ki Osama. Venye na kamwana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Wana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Wana Hosanna. Presidential ki Obama, mindo wa bomb ki Osama. Venye na kamwana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Wana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Wana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Presidential ki Obama, mindo wa bomb ki Osama. Naifanya tena kama jana, naleta hit kama sama. Venye na zoza wanahama, na ibiti na gonga kama hama. Na sit my lens kama tori, mapema ndo best morning glory. Nimekam kwa scene si wahame, na wapo wajo wa iname. Wanadai my ball kakagame, weka mnakom ni wachane. Na kaskudai ni wachane, nikislide we jua skwangi.
This man has bars, guys. Are you listening? This man has bars.
We are farm all day all night, I play pia sisi to on a light. No boy ako juka sky ya ukai, wanicheki kwa tele kibutita. Pengana asmi ni butita, na wafikisha master di Jupiter. K.I.M. na rinka ni jita, wanafunja shingo ni kipita. Presidential ki Obama, mindo wa bomb ki Osama. Venye na kamwana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Wana Hosanna, naogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Wana Hosanna. Presidential ki Obama, mindo mindo wa bomb ki Osama venye na kama wana hosana naogopa madem wana hosana naogopa madem wana hosana naogopa madem wana hosana. Presidential ki Obama, mindo wa bomb ki Osama venye na kama wana hosana naogopa madem wana hosana naogopa madem wana hosana. Presidential ki Obama, mindo wa bomb ki Osama venye na kama wana hosana naogopa madem wana hosana naogopa madem wana hosana naogopa madem wana hosana.
Yo, I want it to be said, this man doesn't need no features. He can hold it on his own. I think you can hold it on your own. I don't think you need features.
No, he can, but I want to hear what you think.
What
What
do
do
you
you think in terms of
Who do you
like who do you
think-
think can fill that space?
Ni driller mgani unafeel anaweza fill your space ama wagani wanaweza fill
You know
your space?
who just confuses the fuck out of me? Domani Munga.
Okay.
I feel like Munga does the opposite of everything what people want him to do. Like the other day someone was saying, you guys talk shit and then you don't understand like all the Wakadinali hooks. It's Munga.
It's more yeah.
I mean, Ska can rap.
Of
No
course.
discussion on that one.
Yeah, yeah.
So can Munga. So can Suicider. Bro, all of them can hold it on their own. But there's a way Munga is like he's rambling but he's making sense. Like, you know, people don't listen to music. Like, if you listen, like Munga he's just different. So I feel like that beat is heavy. And then I love your wordplay
Yeah.
and your writing. So the way you flow through it,
Yeah.
I feel like the most unexpected thing for me would be a Munga verse. Like I was like, be like, huh?
Did
Wuzu?
have you gotten the line where I'm saying onicheki kwa teli kibuti?
Yeah, kibutita. Yeah.
Pengana ask me ni booty eater.
I didn't get the booty eater, but I had the butita. So I'm saying like, but honestly,
And the KE Mina ring.
Emina ring kinikita.
yeah, Nikita. Yeah.
Because
like,
the wordplay was crazy.
I was watching something where you said like you're a fan of Brooklyn Boys and you would,
Yeah,
you
for
know
sure.
like you respect what they've done and you feel like that'd be a dope collab.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's gonna happen in due time because they're gonna see what you're doing and they're gonna have mutual respect. Because you know also I feel like a big thing with features is mutual respect.
Yeah, sure.
Someone has to respect you and you have to respect them. And
Yeah, true.
so I feel like sometimes you can do a feature with someone and like, you're not friends. Ni ile tiki bees ati shika verse alafu kupromote hata kusaidia kupromote utamkome mlipa atakuja interview aseme nililipwa. That's some fucked up shit. Like I'm like bro, like I feel like features should be based on mutual respect.
Yeah, exactly.
But I guess who would you feel on that track?
Brooklyn Boys, bro, anytime, any day.
Okay, both M-Right and AJ, or M-Right alone or AJ alone?
Both, or if not both, then AJ.
Okay.
Cause, me, I F with their music, bro.
Do you have the number? I might give you guys.
You should like tell them, listen to this track. What do you think?
I definitely have the number. On my Katululu, it's ready here.
The thing with the number is now he's starting to introduce myself. It's gonna take us long. Cause, bro, I remember there was a time I called, I think it's their manager.
Ali. Oh yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay, tell me your YouTube. Nikamwambia YouTube sina kitu man. Akaniambia sasa itakuwa impossible sisi kusikiza na una anything, you feel me?
Okay.
Nikamwambia basi nikutumia audio zangu usikiza. Akaniambia tunataka kuona kazi YouTube, you feel me? And so I've always wanted to work with B-Boys because man, I respect their
Shout out
art.
B-Boys, yeah.
And we in the same age bracket, tunaweza vibe vizuri sana, you know. So na pia wao walianza officially 2020 kama mimi,
Mulianza the same time.
At the same time.
Na umeona vile umeanza kugrow.
There's so many things we have in common with B-Boys and I love their music so much. So inshallah B-Boys mazee tunaweza kill your track mbaya sana.
Ambia Afama atengeneza studio session tufanyie kitu.
So let me say this, bro. I don't know if he mentioned Trigger is a testament of persistence. Because
Bro, he DM'd me from 2022.
yeah, so,
Like, bro, consistently. Like, emailed me music, told me to listen to this specific song. He was so like, yeah.
And he
He's
shows
like, yo, I want a show. I want to do different things.
he shows me the DMs that he sent people, and I'm usually like, bro, this guy's out here like really grinding. But you know, when he came to the studio, at first I was like, bro, you know, I have so much stuff going on
your plate.
So it took a while before we actually recorded something. It took like at least like three weeks, and he kept on like hounding me, Afam, let's make music. And then I was like, bro, one day I just like, bro, just okay, you know what, let's go. And the very
Because I saw you on your TikTok making a drill beat, but I was like, where is this going? You know, because I've been seeing, you know, your TikToks. You're making movements.
Yeah, and Brad, the very first thing we made overseas, like
First song,
first thing we've ever made together overseas, and it's fire. But
straight smash.
I know, but the thing is, we're just getting better. You know what I mean? Like you've listened to Hosanna.
Yeah.
We made that together. And that's the source. Any producers listening right now, that's the actual source. Making music together with the artist, that's where it is. Because there's certain things in that beat where I was like, nah, I want to like do something else. But I was like, no, bro, you have to do this. And that's why the song is fire.
Yeah,
That's why the song is fire. It's because
Yeah.
of the input he was giving me. So he's a testament of just persistent and never like backing down and always being like really eager to record, to write. And that's why I fuck with him, because man, you know.
I guess let me ask you a couple questions, bro. I'm curious about, you know, like a lot of people I'm meeting these days, they're working on YouTube beats. And
Yeah.
like, because I don't know, finding a producer to make time for you, affording a producer, and then it's like, it's just a hustle. The cost, the opportunity is hard to come by. Bro, I was talking about the other day, the SoundCloud era. Like, bro, the SoundCloud era was so special to Kenyan music because that's when we were finding the Expressos and the Jason Kalingas.
Kali.
And, bro, the rabbit holes of SoundCloud, bro, TG Black. There's so many dope people from that SoundCloud era. I feel like that's where the best Kenyan music is hidden. Like, when I go into I used to spend 7 hours just next.
That's where I'm from.
7. Like, I'm like lost in that world. It's so incredible. So it's like, it's really dope that now someone like Youngboy Trigger or Trigger Youngboy comes from that YouTube era. And even Brooklyn Boys, when I met them, they were rapping off YouTube beats.
YouTube, yeah.
And it's like, now you see them now creating their own sound, because like you can see the input. He knows what he wants his sound to sound like. So I guess how did you, okay, he was brought to you, but then I guess what did you see in him? Because you're spending time, you're investing in this. I guess, what do you see in him?
Like I said, it's the persistence and just the consistency, and he's really. So there's one thing I've really recognized in artists. So I've been in the studio with like the likes of Boutros and now Trigger. Like, they have something in common where it's like they have a real work ethic. And you'd see Boutros, like you see him, he's just a character.
Yeah.
He's always playful, you know, whatever. But when he's in the studio and he's working. And Trigger has that. He has that thing where he's in the studio, he's writing, he's taking it super seriously. And we're writing songs in 30 minutes and it's done.
Start to finish.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, like bro is a machine. Like actually, it's actually me who is limited, because I feel like if he had his way, we could be doing like 5 songs a
Daily,
day,
bro.
like
5 songs a day.
easy,
sure.
Easy, without even sweating, man.
Yeah, bro.
So that's what drew me to Trigger. It's just the fact that he
The
has
drive
that, like,
and the work ethic.
exactly, and he's fire.
So as Super Drum, you guys have done a really good job in terms of singles. There's the Iana single you guys dropped, the Benzema single, there's different singles. When you have a talent like this, I guess, what's the plan? Because now it's like, okay, where do we, like, he's talented. The only thing now, you have to push him.
Yes.
And bro showed up on time, bro. On time. So check. Like, he's not gonna be fucking. You know, like, you guys, they show up at 10 p.m. The interview is supposed to be 7 to 10. Like, so
Yeah.
he's respecting people. He's putting himself out there. Because also, I told someone the other day, like, the worst thing you can ever have in life, someone who doesn't want to. Kujituma is very important.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of people who you have to want. Like, no one can put want inside you. Like, no one tells you wake up in the morning, go do this. Come out. Like, if you don't, like, that's just something you have to have in you. But like, I guess, what's the plan for him and the music that you guys are making? Is, I guess, And you've also studied enough now where you're like, okay, an EP maybe, a single here maybe a project. I guess what's the thoughts that you're having?
Okay, so I mean, the things that we do at Superdrum for the time being is very centered on artist development. And artist development, I feel like, unfortunately, the time we're in, a short attention span, people aren't really consuming albums and long form content from unknown individuals. And for me personally, I actually think artist development is like a calling at this point.
But you see, the thing is, you're seeing it where it's like there's a need. There's a need for artist development because like you can't just put a song out and then it's out. Like that's not enough.
So for Trigger, I think what we are gonna do is we're gonna release a couple of singles, Hosanna being one of them, and we want to just gain momentum for him, and then release a short project, probably like 5 to 6 songs EP, quick and to the point, and then from there we can see if we can work on long form projects like an album, etc. But that's kind of the thing. This is the classic idea: 2 to 3 singles and then EP. So that's kind of the idea we have for Trigger, and then we can just progress into like doing an album, doing more stuff.
Okay.
Features is super important. Like, bruh, for an artist, you need that. Like, well, you don't need it, but having like
commercially, it's important.
A cosign, a stamp of approval, it's really important. So we're in the process of like now doing that.
Okay.
So not hopefully, we will come back. We will come back with Hosanna, and it's gonna have a feature, and it's gonna be fire. And we're doing it exclusively here.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So I'm thinking about something. Before you came in, I was talking to Mans and I was telling him like with his music, a lot of his old music that I was listening was like Rap Till I Die.
Yeah.
And then I was telling him like I feel like he's boxing himself in because when I go and like listen to his music, I hear Afro sounds, I hear like melodic rap, I hear genge, I hear gengetone, I hear drill, I even hear coast vibes, like early like. So I guess where do you see him? Where do you see him fitting? Like, is it because like the world will put us in world. Like now we might have like a
world music.
Like world music does it. Like Burna Boy is there, Bad Bunny is there. Like where do you see him?
So I see Trigger on everything, bro. Like he's really versatile.
Because he said he can make a clubbanger easy. Yeah. So I'm even excited because that's the one thing that's not left my head, bro, since you said you have a clubbanger.
I made Hosanna in like 2 to 5 minutes, bro. The beat was done and bro was even surprised, bro.
No, but he can really hop on anything. Primarily, his primary genres like drill, gengetone. His gengetone stuff is also really, really catchy.
Yeah.
He has an affinity for hooks. His hooks.
Yeah, his hooks. Catchy. Like even if you listen to this song, it's like when a Hosanna.
But I've also had some stuff where he's in the studio with KK. By the way, I have to really shout out.
I don't know KK yet, so I know a lot of Superdrum guys, but I don't know KK.
So KK is a new producer who we are working with at Superdrum, and he's slowly integrating himself into the team.
Nice.
And KK is actually the guy who introduced me to Trigger and IC. IC is also an artist.
He told me about her.
Yes.
They were making music before together.
Yeah, IC also makes music. She's also fire. So they have music together, and there's a song I listened to them. It's a gengetone song, and it's really, really fire. So he has the range to like really pop on both genres.
Exactly, and that's what's super dope.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I've seen him with KK work on like some really slow R&B-ish type stuff.
Get out of here.
I swear. And I'm like,
no, but this nigga had the shorties on deck.
Yeah, bro, listen. Yeah, so he's super versatile. But we want to focus on like this is what he's really, really like honed in as his like, his skills, his focal points. And then I guess we want to give the people what they kind of want. And then once we have like a foundation for Trigger and his music, we can now start branching out into more genres and stuff and being more experimental.
So I have full confidence in you guys' production, sound quality, ability. The one thing that I know is almost like non-negotiable in the industry today is videos. So and videos cost a lot of money. So but I feel like if visuals will really help sell him and then the music. So it's like, I guess, do you guys have plans for videos? And I guess where you guys start? I've seen the overseas visual, but like I want to see more. I want a real music video because it's not a video. It's a visualizer. Almost.
It's just a lyric video. It's like Daily Duppy.
Yeah.
Yes, music videos are definitely in the pipeline, and like you said, they do cost a lot of money.
Bro, you see those low key videos, you're like, wow.
You cannot do a dope music video for less than 100 to 150,000. Like if you're doing one, it's gonna be low quality.
Yeah.
So yeah,
because you also want the quality of the music to also match the quality of the video.
Yeah, to be high. So and I think Hosanna deserves a video, and I think that's gonna be the second single we release with him. Okay. So pretty soon.
Okay. Yeah. Young Boy Trigger
or
Calligraph.
Yeah.
I guess if Calligraph was sitting here, would you want advice? Would you want a feature? What would you want from Calligraph?
A feature.
Yeah. Do you have the song ready, or you'd want to now go cook up? You know how you and Afam are cooking up together. Would you want to be in the studio with him, or would you? Like you can send him a song and he can send you a verse back.
Yeah, definitely. And okay, I have a song. It's called Early Bird. It's a drill song. Inakwanga tu hapo nikisema siku moja Kali akikam through hiyo ndo tutafanya naye.
Okay.
Yeah, but meanwhile, let's just keep making music till he gets to maybe recognize me and comes through for the feature.
Okay.
But I really respect the fact that he's a big name. He's from scratch. He's from the mud, literally, and that really inspires me and motivates me to work even harder because I believe I'm also gonna step on that stage too. So Kali, I would ask for a feature, not advice, bro.
Okay.
I've learned a lot in the streets, and that's enough, man. So advice nataka to feature.
Okay. Trick question for you. And I was looking for you or looking for your music. Like there's a lot of the young boys and there's like the name thing. So when I used to make music, I got my dream feature. I wanted a song with Waire. So Waire is like, okay, if you want a song with me, you have to change your name. So my group was called Golden Mafia. So Waire is like, this mafia shit nah. So it's like, change your name, we put the song out. So I changed my name to Gift to the Population, and it was a song. The song is out. Don't go find it, it's trash. But like, I guess if Calligraph is like down, it's like, but bro, you're Gina, apana.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess as you're developing, you have the sound, you're putting together what you're doing. Would you ever change the name?
Yeah, to Trigger, maybe just Trigger.
Okay.
Remove the Young Boy.
Okay, because there's NBA Young Boy, there's Young Boys, whatever, YBN, whatever's.
Yeah, maybe we can. Okay, but I really wanted a name that's gun related.
Okay.
So I would either go with.
I know you love guns, but the name.
I would either go with. I was telling Afam if I was to change Trigger, then I would go with Draco. Draco is also a nickname for a gun.
Yeah, I know that because if Big Draco,
Soldier Boy.
Yeah, Soldier Boy.
So yeah, I would go with Draco. So if I'm canceling Trigger, then I'm gonna go with Draco. Anything to do with the gun for me, man.
Okay, but bro, your real name is Christian?
It's Chris Zoga.
That's a dope name. Why can't you be Chris Zoga?
Hey bro, you're in Gavan, man.
So the thing is, the checks are going to be saying Chris Zoga. So you take them straight to the bank. No discussion. Now they pay you, they write a check, Young Boy Trigger. Trigger Young Boy. Like.
What's your official back it under the covers.
Okay.
Yeah. But the name is Chris Zoga Martin.
Okay.
That's my official name. Then Trigger came.
But you wouldn't be opposed to changing the name. I don't want you to change it, but I feel like that's as you continue to grow.
If need be.
As you continue to grow, I feel like imagine,
My bro FM was telling me about, of course, changing the name. I'm down, bro. As long as
for business,
bro.
Because imagine even like, the gun relation doesn't really help you too much. Yeah, you love guns, but your music is so dope. I don't want it to be limited by the name.
Yeah, for business, it's okay, bro. Idea maybe I can go to Chris Zoga, but the fact that I don't want to use.
Because you talk about Wizkid, you talk about Beyonce, you talk about Burna Boy, and you have the capability of getting there.
Yeah, exactly,
like,
bro.
Only you can get in your way.
Yeah. So if as long as it's something that's gonna taking us somewhere, a better place than we are right now, you can change the name.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
It's crazy that it's only been 2-3 months. When you were starting the year, do you think you'd be here?
No, bro.
Tell me.
But see, bro, I used to pray, man. I swear, bro. I would pray one day. I would just be in my small room, in my mattress, and I'm saying like, God, I want to get somewhere. I can't raise all these studio fees. It's hell for me, and najua ido na get huku nje itoshi mazee, cause you know I have responsibilities and everything, na hakuna kitu na get ni kiasi ni mapina tunajua. Then me finding myself at Superdrum, bro, man, I always say thanks to God, man. Yeah, cause I feel like hiyo kitu niliombea, man, na ime happen. Na say you naombea one day ni feature Beyonce ama Burna Boy, it'll happen.
It'll happen
for sure, bro. Just a matter of time.
The thing I've seen about you in just my little research is you've been on this journey for a long time, and you've been telling people, I'm going to make it. I think people have people believe in you, and even like Akina Superdrum believe in you.
Sure,
I see the people who are just believing in you. Does that scare you? Like, because you believe in yourself, yes, but then a lot of people are also believing in you and giving you a chance. How does that feel?
Yeah, at one point it puts me in a situation where at the same time I feel like, what if I don't make it, bro? You feel me? But definitely I know I'm gonna make it. It doesn't even scare me. It gives me the encouragement to keep going, because if you find someone telling you like, hey, when I'm normal, that means they're believing in you. Yeah. FM comes to the studio and we're making a beat together, that means he's believing in me. Last time I was at the stu, everyone was like, bro, yo Thana ni kali, bro. Everyone adi Ochi uko swelling nani, man.
Promised land.
Ochi ananiambia, ile muziki unafanya kijana, and I was like, umesikia dwe? It was crazy, and that means all these people are believing in you. And so for me, I feel so honored, and that alone is an encouragement to keep doing the right thing, keep going hard, and keep putting God first. That's what matters the most.
The journey's been long. I guess you from Thika to now where this guy studio is quite far.
Yeah, sure.
Bruh. Yo Ferrari, unafikirianga nini yo journey saa zingine unajua me I remember we go to a studio unakalishwa tu. Hakuna kitu na record. Imagine umeenda kutoka Thika hadi Karen, unarudi home hujafanya shit. Unarudi tena hujafanya shit. Bro, mimi get cheesy. How do you just you're keeping going, and you know you're believing in something, it's a vision, and now it's almost now you're seeing bits of reality of it. But like I guess what's keeping you going? Like, cause like I told you that like it's only you like you can't fail unless now you choke out with this. And I guess what's keeping you going? What's driving you?
Bro, you either make excuses or things happen. And so for me, I would never use the distance as an excuse. There's somewhere I'm really visioning to be like less than 5 years from now. There are some stages I'm visioning to be, and I can't get on these stages if I start complaining and giving excuses. Hata kukuwe na bro, naendanga studio hadi kunanyesha, man. Believe me, bro. Nanyesha na mvua hadi naenda natoa manguo na zianika na baki na tisho hapo hivyo mazena na short ngoja zikauke, but sisi sema kunanyesha sisi enda stu. Bro, I'm going to the studio, and if I haven't been booked by Alpha, I'm going to KK, and we must record. You get me? Because I'm always having content. I'm always having things running in my head, my heart. And so for me, there's no time for excuses and no time to feel like it's way too long from home. I just have to go because I have a vision. Muji vision place flani. So your place lazima nifike, na the only thing kufika hapo is through this consistency. Whether the distance is too long or not, I'll just keep going.
So you're ready, you're hungry. Do you ever face like writer's blocks or creative blocks? Like do you my work was so ready, kuna time umefika like have you ever, and what do you do in that scenario? Does it happen, and how do you deal with that?
Where I?
Like creative block, like mental block, or like a writer's block. Like writer's block, you're like, hey.
So writer's block ni nini? Like kufika place unachoka kuandika.
So kuchoka kuandika lakini unajaribu kuandika upati.
Okay.
Ajaifika hapo.
Amazing is difficult hapo.
God bless. Because you know like you can be in the studio and you're not. Yeah, there's nothing is coming. Nothing is coming.
Bro, I'm telling you, I wrote Hosanna in less than 5 minutes, bro. I'm not lying. FM
just the beat,
you can confirm.
Go.
The beat was ready. I told FM, give me always running, and they'll train my mind and my heart to always being in that music vibe. I can speak anything in my mind. Hata nikiwa kwa mat naanza kujiambia kuimba my lines,
my melodies
hivyo tu unajua every day I do that every single day, and for me it has never gotten to a point where I'm like eti mazi sifikiri poa ati na need breakers man twende tukiendaga.
And also I think he always has like stuff already written down, so sometimes it's usually just a matter of like tweaking like what he already has.
Sure.
So it seems like he's always writing music, and then when we get into the studio he'll just like, okay,
I have something.
and then he'll just make it like make sense with the beat.
Exactly.
I guess you're saying the stages you want to get to, the places you want to get to. Do you want a family?
Yeah, inshallah in future, definitely, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, because I would really wish to see a mini me someday when time is right, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm curious, you're so hardworking, you're so passionate about music. What do you do when you're not making music? Because like literally everything for you is music.
Yeah, exactly.
So I guess when you're not making music, do you have a life outside of music?
It's true. Okay, I have me and my bros who tunakwanga maplug wa makladi.
Yes.
So I'm always either if I'm anajuanga he has few of my videos when I'm hustling. So we either tuko kwa streets tuna hustle, tunauza hizo makladi zetu ama niko stu. Udainipata kejani bro.
Ever tumeka tu umekandwe
hadi sendangi kulala nendanga kurest. Yeah, I call it rest. I don't call it sleep because by 4 I'm always up. So daily bro.
4.
Yeah,
so that is your 5 a.m. club unamka 4.
By 4 because nafaa kwenda
Gikosh.
Komba. Unajua kuangalia hapa na pale. I need to also vibe to some beats.
Okay.
Unajua. And so for me yani if I'm not at the stew, I'm definitely not in the house, but I'll be kwa base tu tunauza stuff zetu, tunajipush, tuna hustle. Because at the end of the day, I don't have a song with views eti nanilipia keja when I get bro. So najilipia keja and everything, and therefore I have to hustle. But ndo hadi mziki kujipe anze kunilipa ndo ndasema nao acha nitoke streets ni focus 100% on music.
Okay.
Yeah, but if I'm not at this too, niko tu huko nje.
So unalisia hakuna ball, hakuna Netflix, hakuna sijui madem nini.
Sikuagi fan of futa first. I'm a big fan of NFL and my favorite team is Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay, go Eagles.
Yeah. And
how did you even get into that? That's curious. That's interesting. Like
as in I found myself loving NFL because I used to be a big lover of rugby.
Okay. Yeah, you talked about that earlier.
So rugby and NFL as in a different sana because I used to play
so Super Bowl una nini
baya sana hadi last to lose to Chiefs man.
Mahomes
alibeba timu yake but this season Jalen Hurts atacheza kaya. You'll see the results.
So unaweza kupata ukifuatizo when the season is on, you'll watch that.
But I'm only watching on Instagram and YouTube.
Okay.
That is when I'm at the crib chilling before I sleep, before I rest or before I eat. But see, it's quageti. There's a match today, let me go see it. Match iendelee, time nitashika tenje ndo nitaangalia replays.
Okay.
That's enough. Then when it comes to madam, mashoris and everything, there's always time for that. Kana jua nafaa kuwa studio, wacha nikuwe studio. Mpoa hizi nifanya ni kose kuwa studio juu yake.
Okay.
Because Kenya kona bro, iko everywhere, unaget, yeah? And so for me, I feel like nilijua kubalance story ya madam na vitu za nje na studio. But most of the time it's studio and hustle.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you look back at your life, does it make sense? Like, do the dots connect? I feel like everything makes sense in hindsight. Like, when you're in the moment, it's like, what the fuck is going on? But like, when you look back at life, it makes sense.
The dots really do connect, bro. Because, like, I'm telling you, like, me growing, when you come this far, like, lyrically, I've really grown, bro. I wouldn't rap like this before, you feel me? And it was just something in me nikijiambia man, someday I'll make this type of record with this type of production, you feel me? Leave alone those YouTube beats unapeleka studio ya thao za macho unapewa kitu hai master review.
Yeah.
Yo bro, nilikuwa na record na producer na niakia na narudi home na
hakuna mixing mastering. Ni vocals na beats. Ukiandanga
unaenda kuweka YouTube huko maboshe zako wabambike. And so the dots really do connect because I've grown lyrically, mentally, nimegrow. Yani unajua nimejua the do's and don'ts when it comes to music and beats. I've known how to switch my flows. I've known how to maintain the flow, to put content in beats and music, and I've known to be patient.
That's one of the most important things.
Najua si leo, si kesho, but iko siku, bro. I'll get there. And I've learned to be patient, and I've known to be patient.
If you could give advice to 7-year-old you or Form 1 you, what would you tell them? Because those are two different. One, you're going to high school, and now you're going to a space of your own, and then like the 7-year-old you is going through a lot. So I guess you can choose one, or you can say both. But I guess, what advice would you give 7-year-old you or Form 1 you?
I'd say life is what you make it, and all these things you're seeing people owning out there, they were once zero, they were once broke, they were once nobodies. And so as you start this journey, this new journey, or as you keep going in this journey that you found yourself in, just know that someone also started from where you are, and gradually they got to where they are. And so you too, you're going to get to where you want to be. It's all about the mindset, and it's all about what you really desire to become, you feel me? And definitely always remind a kid to pray. Because at the end of the day, you have to connect to your creator, man. Whether you're Muslim, whether you're Thug, whether you're
Buddhism, whatever.
Bro, me, I was the baddest boy in high school, bro. But I would go in my dormitory and pray, man. I say, najua mazemi ni kijana mbaya nasumbua walimu, lakini I know, I just want to let God know that I'm a good child, you know. So I always pray. But first, before you even touch that million, touch it in your mind. It's all about the mindset, you feel me? Before you even get that feature with that Beyonce or Burna Boy, have it in your mind. I vision yourself standing next to Burna Boy, you feel me?
Yeah.
And the moment you train your mind and your heart to always think that direction, and you put work and put prayers, you're going to get there.
Okay.
That's fact.
I was wondering, as I was watching your interviews and hearing you talk about Kanye West and his inspiration to you, I was wondering about. I was looking at Kanye West. He's an amazing producer. He's an amazing artist. He's an amazing entrepreneur in terms of the Yeezy brand.
Yeah.
But like, Kanye doesn't make music per se anymore.
Exactly.
Like music is on seasons.
Yeah.
So I guess for you, you're so music driven. I wonder, if not music, what else? Like, I get this wavy and there's ideas of fashion, but like, I feel like you would be. I can't imagine you without music. And you, if it was not music, what would you do? If
it was not music, and
because I feel like your drive, the way you are, if you put it to anything, you'll win. Like if you set your mind to something, you're going.
Thing, bro. Maybe I didn't say I'm a very talented actor. I used to act a lot, and I have a voice that can host. I can do voiceovers. I have a good voice, and so. Yeah, and definitely if it wasn't music, I would definitely maybe do any of these things if at all we're not including selling clothes, selling drip and everything. But definitely maybe I would focus on maybe acting or doing or hosting shows, because I know I'm capable of that. I'm really, really capable of that. Something I've tried before. I used to do when I was growing up and everything. So maybe majorly it would be something of the sort.
Okay. As we wrap up, I want to know, kuna plans zako, kuna plans Superdrum, na kuna plans za God. Like everybody plans and then God decides.
Yeah, sure, bro.
So I guess manifesting, you've manifested. Planning, you've planned. Work ethic, you put it in. What do you trust more, your plans or God's plans? Or is I guess because but there's action involved too. But I guess what's what for you?
For me, I feel like you just make your own plans, but you kind of tell God to whatever His plan is, let it happen. You feel me? Because there's a plan. Inataka kuwa hivi by next year, na maybe adi God labda hajakupea neka.
Mipango zako at the beginning of the year ungefikiria history ya Superdrum. So God does his own. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
For me, let me trust God's plans, because it was in my plan, bro, to be a Superdrum. Mi sikuwa wajua by this day wajua. Niliwajua after nilienda huko, get. And so I will always trust God's plans because it was God's plans that I got to meet A-Form. I mean, an amazing producer and a very loving bro. And Kina Bosire, and a big shout out to all of them, man. I got love for them. And I'll just sit on God's plans every day, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was God's plans that I'm here now.
Amazing. So Overseas is out now. I want to play that as we wrap up. But do you feel like the music you're making, you're manifesting and speaking about overseas? Do you feel like your music you're making is relatable to people overseas?
To people who live at the
Yeah.
overseas?
Because I get the manifestation of like, this is what I want. I want to buy a house overseas. But then are you thinking like someone in Finland, ama mse ako Germany, ama mse ako Ukraine? There's a listener from Ukraine right now. You think if they're here overseas, like I guess because you're so deep in the writing, you're so deep in but like, do you think like maybe someone in Mexico can hear my music? Because when you look at like Burna Boy right now, Burna Boy is doing shows in Mexico, shows in Jamaica, like. And I don't think he's thinking, I want to make a song for Jamaicans. You know, I don't think he's thinking about doing a show. But like, when you're making your music, I even remember you talked about like an Otile Brown. I'm so curious. In my mind, I was like, I want to hear what Otile Brown and Youngboy Trigger would sound like. Because like, that blew my mind. I was like, I can see the calligraph, but I was like, I'd love to put you in a space with Otile Brown, Bize, and then see what you make. But like, I don't think you can make music for overseas. I think you have to make your authentic music and then they accept it. Because I think you go wrong if you're like, I want to make a song for UK niggas. They're gonna fuck with you because you're authentic. They can't fuck with you because you're, you know.
No, I agree with that because drill is kind of like international, bro. There's Australian drill, New Zealand drill,
Ghanaian drill,
and half of the time I don't even there's Italian drill. I don't understand what they're saying, but I fuck with it. And I think it's a similar way. If he just keeps on shining through on the beats and expressing himself, it doesn't even matter what he's saying. Those guys will feel that energy.
Because you just have to show yourself. Because I feel like if you now say I want to sound like Vegas guys, you can never be like Vegas.
No, never.
No.
Even Calligraph is an amazing rapper. Same for Nasty C. But like Nasty C can't rap like Wayne or T.I.
Definitely,
He has to rap like Nasty C.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you worry for artists who are very, very influenced by the West in their music?
I think it's nice to be influenced, but I think like if you're creating, I don't think you can create like them. I feel like that's where we kind of like Bien was talking the other day about like Universal or One or whoever is with right now wants him to make songs like the ones that are on Billboard. And it's like, bro, I make Susanna.
That's what
but it's like, I can't make an Ed Sheeran song. You know, like, I'm not Ed Sheeran.
Exactly.
So I feel like the only way to succeed is be yourself. Like, if you can't be Boutros. Even if you do what, you can't be, you can get the AI Boutros, but like, you can't be Boutros. I feel like,
just be you.
Yeah.
So for me, I don't make music for anyone outside where I'm from. I don't make music for overseas. If I'm talking about overseas, just a manifestation.
Okay.
But I'm always heavy on myself, being the real me. Cause if I make music, I make music from the inspiration that it reflects the real me. More people will fuck with me more than I start making than the time when I start trying to copy some other rapper from overseas and everything. So for me, I make music for the people that I know, the people that I am with every day, and where I am from, representing where I am from. Not for overseas.
And are you rapping Mombasa or are you rapping Thika?
Bro, I'm rapping Thika for life, bro.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, sure.
I'm glad this happened when it happened, just because of the growth and even the music that you're putting out. Like, it's stuff we can share, it's stuff we can put out there. So keep pushing. Really proud of you, and I hope that like you keep that same energy. You're hungry, and we're gonna support you.
Yeah. Blessings, bro.
I wanted to say, man, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for just the interviews that you've afforded us, Super Drum, and everything. I actually mentioned this in my podcast that's coming
30% pod
on Wednesday. You guys really do a lot for upcoming talent, upcoming Kenyan creatives. Like, you always know you have a home here. Like, you don't have clout, but you're making music. Where can I get an interview from? You can come here. And so I really appreciate you guys for that, man. It's just really, really needed. And as an artist, sometimes it's just like, man, like if you have an outlet like this, it's really encouraging, and it helps you keep going. So thank you guys, man.
I guess you have a lot of music out there. If someone was to listen to one song by you, like, just if you like, it's just one song by you, like, you're like, this is me. Of what's out right now, what song would you say that is?
The one that's out right now, man, I fuck heavy with Overseas, man. I love
Overseas
is everything, man.
Okay.
That song is heavy, bro.
That song is heavy.
Hey, that song is heavy. Go listen to it closely. And we need lyrics, man, on Instagram. I wish we could even post lyrics.
Because people are missing. These people are missing the bars. Like Wayne bars. Back in the day, Wayne bars, you just be like, what did he say?
Yeah, bro, we need lyrics by there on Instagram. I don't know, Maze, but next time we upload, we make sure we upload lyrics too.
For sure.
Alright, guys. Hosanna coming soon. Young Boy, Trigger Young Boy. Which one do you prefer?
Trigger Young Boy.
Trigger Young Boy. Out now, overseas, Super Drum, Trigger Young Boy, playing on Radio 254.
Produced by AFAM.
And so much more is to come. Hosanna's coming soon and so much more. So please follow him. Tell them where they can follow you on Instagram, YouTube, whatever links you want to shout out.
Yo. Big shout out to everyone who just tuned in. Yo, it's a boy, Trigger Young Boy 237 Thika. So Trigger, TRIGGA. Young Boy everywhere, all platforms. You follow me. The link is on my bio. Go listen and stream to Overseas. If you feel like I'm dope enough to be on your project, you can slide on my DM. We can organize with my producer AFAM for a session. Let's work together. Let's help each other grow. And big shout out to all those tuning in at 254 Radio and 254 Radio family. Thank you for having us.
Alright, guys, this is Overseas, Super Drum, and Trigger Young Boy. Enjoy. Spotify is doing the thing, guys. I'm trying to play the song. Alright, let's go.
Nairobi hadi overseas, Milandini nimekam na keys. Stack your mention kama sibizi ukidai vasekelea cheese. Nairobi hadi overseas, Milandini nimekam na keys. Stack your mention kama sibizi ukidai vasekelea cheese. Nairobi hadi overseas, hadi overseas. 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 Mindo young is bongi shark. Kama ni buzz nimejaza shurak. Deep kwa street no place you back. I'm ready to go like on your mark. Mindo king lenga vona dark. Braces wakalena usianga braces. Cheza na meno jua kuna cases. Boy keep choking na run two races. Na kam kila mwezi na miss your menses. Nikipop mina kam na smoke. Na tuanga buzz wakitoa too lock. Mali mejase zikosa strong. Wanapenda cheap that's why wanna talk. Na show to movie lenga the rock. Penga na die ni mchok. Na naka Mr. Bean miss die your job. Buzz ni mingi hadi nazi hawk. Shaking lens na sibongi na tori. Joe na maopo na jua mini ngori. Boy ni mchafu sikuangi holy. One kwa mgongo na misi goli. Na kupea feeling uwezi pata komoli. Penga na sura na bebe kalori. Na bebe kalori. Penga na sura na bebe kalori. Na bebe kalori. Penga na sura na bebe kalori. Nairobi hadi overseas, Milandini nimekam na keys. Stack your mention kama sibizi ukidai vasekelea cheese. Nairobi hadi overseas, Milandini nimekam na keys. Stack your mention kama sibizi ukidai vasekelea cheese. Nairobi hadi overseas, hadi overseas. 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 Na dai my freedom na kam na uhuru. Na kuanga shua ni kilogin manduru. Uliza dinana kwenye guru. Anicheki kwa teleki Hassan Lulu. 10/10 na sibongi na buru. Na boy ni clean na sitoki buru. Check your graph to lines ni kali. Na shike city to boy ni mali. Niko kwa safari na kamkarali. Liambia upenga sitrai kunidali. Staki love I'm not your chali. Beli kwa kichwa yondio gari. So zamnetika king kalala. Fombi la ganji min talala. Fomi la ganji unaweza hala. Kama ni busy zipiga na mafala. Kama ni swali mina jib kabalala. Maopo medozo na katumala. I know my time will come inshallah. Mina kuja na harika pota. Razi ya kamu wala isa zigota. Banga kamu wala isa zijota. Shweni hot si kuanga hota. Plan ni moja kuna kusota. So ni tetka kuchia Mary Magdalene. Na piga bizwa kipiga lean. Spendi jokes say Mr. Bean. For me na mula location pin. Location pin. For me na mula location pin. But boy, young boy, young boy, young boy. Nairobi overseas, Milandini mekam na keys. Stack your mention kama sibizu kidai vasekelea cheese. Nairobi overseas, Milandini mekam na keys. Stack your mention kama sibizu kidai vasekelea cheese. Nairobi overseas, Adi overseas. Nairobi overseas, Adi overseas. Nairobi overseas, Adi overseas. Nairobi overseas, Adi overseas. Mindo young is bongi shark. Kama ni buzz nimejaza shurak. Deep kwa street no place you pack. I'm ready to go like on your mark. Mindo king lenga vona dark. Braces wakalena uzianga braces. Cheza na meno jua kuna cases. Boy keep choge na run two races. Na kam kila mwezi na miss your menses. Nikipop mina kam na smoke. Natuanga buzz wakitua too lock. Mali mejase zikosa strong. Wanapenda cheap that's why wanna talk. Na show to movie lenga the rock. Penga na die ni mchok. Na naka Mr. Bean miss die yo joke. Buzz ni mingi hadi na zihawk. Check lens na sibongi na tori. Na maopo na jua mini ngori. Boy ni mchafu sikuangi holy. One kwa mgongo na misi goli. Na kupea feeling uwezi pata komoli. Penga na sura na bebe kalori. Na bebe kalori. Penga na sura na bebe kalori. Bebe na bebe kalori. Penga na sura na bebe kalori. Nairobi overseas, Milandini mekam na keys. Stack your mention kama sibizu kidai vasekelea cheese. Nairobi overseas, Milandini mekam na keys. Stack your mention kama sibizu kidai vasekelea cheese. Nairobi overseas, Adi overseas. Nairobi overseas, Adi overseas. Nairobi overseas, Adi overseas. Nairobi overseas, Adi overseas. Nadai my freedom na kam na uhuru. Na kuanga shua ni kilogin manduru. Lizadi na gonyi guru. Anicheki koteli ki Hassan Lulu. 10/10 na sibongi na buru. Na boy ni clean na sitoki buru. Check your graph to lines ni kali. Na shike city to boy ni mali. Niko kwa safari na kam karali. Liambio penga sitrai kunidali. Staki love I'm not your child. Penda liko kichwa hiyo ndio gari. So zamneti ka king kalala. Fombila ganji min talala. Fomina ganji unaeza hala. Kama ni busy piga na mafala. Kama ni swali mina jib kabalala. Maopo medozo na katumala. I know my time.
Yo, we are in the building, up in the place. That is Young Boy Trigger, courtesy of Super Drum. Amazing music overseas, out now on all streaming platforms. Yani, it's everywhere. If you're on Boomplay, if you're on Spotify, if you're on Apple Music, all you have to do is look for overseas. That is Super Drum, Trigger Young Boy, playing on Radio 254. I want to play you guys some more music by Trigger Young Boy. He has amazing music. You can actually go to his YouTube channel. So he's got records he's had out before, but he also has new records coming soon. So please stay tuned. Follow him on socials. Follow Super Drum. They're doing an amazing job. But he has a song that I started the show off with. And I want to go back to that song because that song is different. That song is very different. And it's like a true story, something really enjoyable. So this is Come Home, Trigger Young Boy and Christian. Enjoy.
Uko fiti mpenzi natumai yuko freshi na kuenzi vishenzi. Na try nisimedi but I know I'm pretending meku hata videli. I really wish that you were with me. I feel ni kama nitachizi. Sitani great to yo mkidi. Rudi nyumbani ukae na mimi. Yeah. Rudi nyumbani. Rudi nyumbani. Rudi nyumbani.
What happened to Diana? Ni 4 weeks nimemiss tu kwa sana. Made a mistake najua ni lawama. And go tell her namhitaji zaidi ya jana. Asinikas naogopa sana kama. And I'm really sorry, go tell her mama. And I pray kila kitu kuwe sawa. Ile pain mina face endo dawa. Mina jua hard times don't last, came a long way. Ebu check your past, but I promise every day utakam too fast. Mina jua nilikumess, but please sinikas. Na since ushiki simu mina tuma hii verse. After this mina hope itakutouch. Niliblanda najua nimekuhurt right now. Wezi trust any man with your heart na Zay vision mina where tukipart. Reminiscing back then tukichat. Ukanishow you have a dream, you wanna be a lawyer, graduate. Look at what I did, says he evaluate. Dream shattered, najua unani hate. Na majisha mwagika mi najua too late. No debate, hakuna kitu right now. Na eza correct, I know I was wrong. That story ni long, but I pray to the Lord. For you I'll be strong, so I put it in a song. It I can't do alone, you'll never be alone. I know I was wrong. That story ni long, but I pray to the Lord. For you I'll be strong, so I put it in a song. It I can't do alone, you'll never be alone. Tulikuwa happy faces, hakuna hata cases. Nikatai hadi laces. Right now tuna argue juu ya menses. Motivation mi natia to bidii. Kwa hizo street car hoka CBD. So sorry nimemess zaidi. Na mina wish ningetumia CD.
Uko fiti mpenzi, natuma yuko fresh na kuenzi vishenzi. Na try nisimedi, but I know I'm pretending. Meku hata be deadly. I really wish that you were with me. Na feel ni kama nitachizi. Sita neglect yo mkidi. Rudi nyumbani ukae na mimi. Yeah. Rudi nyumbani. Rudi nyumbani. Rudi nyumbani.
You only 19, how have you been? I know someone already kicking. Mi najua tunaweza handle. I got you, I don't care about the struggle. I made mistakes, I'm sorry when you pardon. So unajua that I'm still a kid. Tell me how can I take care of another kid? Look at what I did. Sinanga job na hii family says feed. Bado nakumbuka how we met. Nikashow interest ukanishow kama naza wait. You were looking all beautiful, no debate na love ilishika. After weeks tukaanza date, days went by. So in love tulikuwa high, zile stress tukazipea by. Nilikushow na kupenda and I really don't know why. Everything changed when you said you're pregnant. Nisha lose the focus, irrelevant. Na says you walk away, yeah I really can't. And for real I was never ready. So lost, I don't know where I'm heading. I was really never down for the taking. You have a dream, me najua you wanna be. In school I know I'm a fool. Acha watu wani overrule. Man I really wish ninge pull, but the feeling was so damn cool. I really wish I would put on a rubber. It's too late, very soon mini baba. Na hii life ina get too harder. I don't know how it feels to be loved by a father. Cause I never had one, I really had none. But for you, I'll be your number one. I know I was wrong. A story ni long, but I pray to the Lord. For you I'll be strong, so I put it in a song. It I come too along, you'll never be alone. I know I was wrong. Na story ni long, but I pray to the Lord. For you I'll be strong, so I put it in a song. It I come too along, you'll never be alone. I know.
Uko fiti mpenzi, natuma yuko fresh na kuenzi vishenzi. Na try nisimedi, but I know I'm pretending. Meku hata be deadly. Yeah. I really wish that you were with me. I feel ni kama nitachizi. Sita neglect yo mkidi. Rudi nyumbani ukae na mimi. Yeah.
Mziki imeenda shule. Huh? Trigger Youngboy. He's got amazing music, such great music. You guys are not ready. So many great things are coming. Congratulations to Super Drum, to him. I'm gonna play you guys the exclusive because I have the exclusive. I'm gonna play you guys the exclusive for Zana, and I'm gonna play you guys overseas, and then we get back to the show. But this is Jokia 254. You listen to Radio 254. This is 254 Express. This is Hosanna by Youngboy Trigger Youngboy.
But boy, young boy. Ndo wa bomb ki Osama venye na kama wana Hosanna na ogopa mademu wana Hosanna na ogopa mademu wana Hosanna Presidential ki Obama mindo wa bomb ki Osama venye na kama wana Hosanna na ogopa mademu wana Hosanna na ogopa mademu wana Hosanna na ogopa mademu wana Hosanna Presidential ki Obama mindo wa bomb ki Osama naifanya tena kama jana naleta hit kama sama venye nazoza wanahama na ibiti na gonga kama hama na sit my lens kama tori mapema ndo best morning glory nimekaa kwa scene si wahame na wapoa jo wainame wanadai my ball kakagame weka mnako ni wachane na kaskudai ni wachane nikislide we juu askwangi right kani up na mto on site nilizaliwa ghetto na try to fight juu ya farm all day all night I play pia sisi to on your light no boy akojuka sky ya ukai onicheki kwa tele kibutita pengana asmini butita na ofikisha master di Jupiter ke mina rinka nikita wanafunja shingo nikipita Presidential ki Obama mindo wa bomb ki Osama venye na kama wana Hosanna na ogopa mademu wana Hosanna na ogopa mademu wana Hosanna Presidential ki Obama mindo wa bomb ki Osama venye na kama wana Hosanna na ogopa mademu wana Hosanna na ogopa mademu wana Hosanna na ogopa mademu wana Hosanna. Presidential ki Obama mindo wa bomb ki Osama venye na kama wana Hosanna na ogopa mademu wana Hosanna na ogopa mademu wana Hosanna Presidential ki Obama mindo wa bomb ki Osama venye na kama wana Hosanna na ogopa mademu wana Hosanna na ogopa mademu wana Hosanna na ogopa mademu wana Hosanna.
That is the Radio 254 exclusive playing on 254.radio. The next one's called Overseas, Super Drum, Trigger Youngboy. Let's get it. Let's get it. We gotta rewind this one all the way back to the top. This is Overseas, Super Drum, Trigger Youngboy.
But boy, young boy. Overseas, Milandini mekam na keys. Stack your mention kama si busy ukidai vasekelea cheese. Nairo adi overseas, Milandini mekam na keys. Stack your mention kama si busy ukidai vasekelea cheese. Nairo adi overseas, adi overseas. 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 Mindo young is bongi shak. Kama ni buzz nimejaza shurak. Deep kwa street no place you pack. I'm ready to go like on your mark. Mindo king lenga vona dark. Braces, wakalena uzianga braces. Cheza na meno jua kuna cases. Boy keep choking na run 2 races. Na kam kila mwezi na miss your menses. Nikipop mina kam na smoke. Na tuanga buzz wakitoa 2 lock. Mali mejase zikosa strong. Wanapenda cheat, that's why wanna talk. Na show to movie, lenga the rock. Penga na die ni mchok. Na naka Mr. Bean, miss die your job. Buzz ni mingi adi na zi-hawk. Cheki lens na sibongi na tori. Choo na maopo na jua mini ngori. Boy ni mchafu skwangi holy. One kwa mgongo na misi goli. Na kupea feeling wezi pata komoli. Penga na sura na bebe kalori. Na bebe kalori, penga na sura na bebe kalori. Na bebe kalori, penga na sura na bebe kalori. Nairo hadi overseas, Milandini nimekam na keys. Staki mention kama si busy ukidai uvasekelea G's. Nairo hadi overseas, Milandini nimekam na keys. Staki mention kama si busy ukidai uvasekelea G's. Nairo hadi overseas, hadi overseas. 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 Nadai my freedom na kam na uhuru. Na kuanga shua ni kilogin manduru. Uliza dina na boy ni guru. Anicheki kwa teli ki Hassan Lulu. 10/10 na sibongi raburu. Na boy ni clean na sitoki guru. Check your graph to lines ni kali. Na shike city to boy ni mali. Niko kwa safari na kam karali. Liambia upenga si try kunidali. Staki love I'm not your child. Pera kiko kichwa yonde ogari. So zamnetika king kalala. Fombila ganji min talala. Fomi na ganji unaweza hala. Kama ni busy pigana mafala. Kama ni swali mina jeep kabalala. Maopo medozo na katumala. I know my time will come inshallah. Mina kuja na harika pota. Razi ya kamu walai sezi gota. Banga kamu walai sezi jota. Training hot si kuanga hota. Plan ni moja kuna kusota. So ni tetka kuchia Mary Magdalene. Na piga bizwa kipiga lean. Spendy jokes say Mr. Bean. For me na mula location pin. Location pin. For me na mula location pin. Nairo hadi overseas.
Yo. That was amazing. All right, we're going to get to the playlist. I got a couple songs I want to play for you guys before I leave. So I'm curious about something. Everybody wants to see Mvua. Everybody's like, Mvua this, Mvua that. I love the music. I feel like I also love the fact that they're keeping themselves low key. I think we need those kind of artists. I don't know. People want to see them, but it's dope that we can't see them. And we're just enjoying the music. So I don't know what you think. Do you want to see Mvua? Do you not want to see Mvua? I love the low-key thing behind them. So I also don't think it's dope to put them out there. But you guys can let me know. I'm going to play you guys the EP, Panda Basi EP. Let's get it. This is Mvua.
Hadi overseas, video young is bongi shak. Kama ni basi kajaza shurak.
Lately Nairobi's very cold. Baby, I need your touch, I need your hold. Baby, lately Nairobi's very cold. Baby, I need your touch, I need your hold. Andavasi uche Nairobi, Nairobi. Andavasi uche Nairobi, Nairobi. Andavasi uje Nairobi, Nairobi. Andavasi uje Nairobi. Usiku you come me, you gaze at the stars all alone. It's been so long. Usiku you come me, you gaze at the stars all alone. It's been too long. Usiku you come me, you gaze at the stars all alone. It's been too long. Usiku you come me, you gaze at the stars all alone. It's been too long. Ayabasi Andavasi uje Nairobi, Nairobi. Andavasi uje Nairobi, Nairobi. Andavasi uje Nairobi, Nairobi. Andavasi uje Nairobi. Hey, lately Nairobi's very cold. Hey baby, I need your touch, I need your hold. Baby, lately Nairobi's very cold. Hey baby, I need your touch, I need your hold. Single you call me, you gaze at the stars all alone. It's been so long, yeah. Single you call me, you gaze at the stars all alone. It's been too long, yeah. Single you call me, you gaze at the stars all alone. It's been too long. Single you call me, you gaze at the stars all alone. It's been too long. Ayabasi Pandavasi uje Nairobi, Nairobi. Pandavasi uje Nairobi, Nairobi. Pandavasi uje Nairobi, Nairobi. Pandavasi uje Nairobi. and I'm done for the night. There's no reason to fight. Na zangu zimeshika tonight. Ain't no reason to fight. Only you, yeah, only you. You're the reason I fight. Only you, yeah, only you. You're the reason I fight. One more and I'm done for the night. There's no reason to fight. Na zangu zimeshika tonight. Ain't no reason to fight. Only you, yeah, only you. You're the reason I fight. Only you, yeah, only you. You're the reason I fight. Take a sikio, twende home, twende home. Moja ya mwisho. There's no reason to fight. Oh, take a sikio, twende home, twende home. Moja ya mwisho. Ain't no reason to fight. Only you, yeah, only you. You're the reason I fight. Only you, yeah, only you. You're the reason I fight. One more and I'm done for the night. There's no reason to fight. Na zangu zimeshika tonight. Ain't no reason to fight. Only you, yeah, only you. You're the reason I fight. Only you, yeah, only you. You're the reason I fight. Penzi wangu kakaribu, siende mbali ama mapenzi tayari. Najaribu, I wish you could see yourself for my view. I promise you that my love for you will be absolute. Na kweli ikiwezekana, chuchuzi ulimea mabawa. Ulipotea, ukanikosea, ulinikosea. Na kweli ikiwezekana, chuchuzi ulimea mabawa. Ulipotea, ukanikosea, ukanikosea. Kuna jambo, ayo, kuna jambo, kuna jambo, ayo, kuna jambo,
lover, the treasure that I have discovered. I'm never looking for another. So would you be my lover, the treasure that I have discovered. I'm never looking for another. So would you be my lover, the treasure that I have discovered. I'm never looking for another. So would you be my lover, the treasure that I have discovered. I'm never looking for another.
All I ever needed was a chance to get it right. Working on my hooks, now I'm really in the fight. Wakileta shida mina rudi na my guys. Trapping and we laughing every day and every night. Kila siku ni glasses, yani always on sight. Rapping all my niggas, I'ma do it till I die.
All I ever needed was a chance to show my worth. I do this for my brothers and my guys that's in the dirt. I'm just trying to give my niggas all that they deserve. Ride for all my people till I'm riding in a hearse. Even when I make it, Lord, I pray I never switch. Never been the one to sting my homie for a bitch. I see niggas change when they started getting rich. All my niggas know I will not ever be like this. Ay, ay. Sip lean,
All my niggas,
trap fiends,
all my niggas,
rock stars,
all my niggas,
real kings.
all my niggas,
Sip lean,
all my niggas,
trap fiends,
all my niggas,
rock stars,
all my niggas,
real kings.
all my niggas,
Sip lean,
all my niggas,
trap fiends,
all my niggas,
rock stars,
all my niggas,
real kings.
all my niggas,
Sip lean,
all my niggas,
trap fiends,
all my niggas,
rock stars,
all my niggas,
real kings. All my niggas crazy. They just put a four inside a cup, they feeling lazy. I just got the bag chasing my dream, I'm going places. My new kicks is white, I swear to God, I'm not a race.
All my niggas cold, coming through with all the heat. All my niggas dogs, but we never need a leash. They love all my songs, know they got it on repeat. Never looking down, no, I never see defeat.
Hitting on your bitch with that stick, that's that magic. Kissing on your chick, oh you piss, man, that's tragic. They calling me Jake Critch, cause that kid got that fashion. Never get enough, cause that kid got that passion.
Focus on my dreams, now I'm chasing the bag. Now I'm feeling free, left my ways in the past. All my niggas know that I waited for that. Run it up. All my niggas chasing the bag. Sip lean,
All my niggas,
trap fiends,
all my niggas,
rock stars,
all my niggas,
real kings.
all my niggas,
Sip lean,
all my niggas,
trap fiends,
all my niggas,
rock stars,
all my niggas,
real kings.
all my niggas,
Sip lean,
all my niggas,
trap fiends,
all my niggas,
rock stars,
all my niggas,
real kings.
all my niggas,
Sip lean,
all my niggas,
trap fiends,
all my niggas,
rock stars, real kings.
Everyone knows that I mess around. Only that don't mean that you can't hold it down. You say I'm always out of town, but I don't think that don't mean that we can't figure it out, right?
Lost music.
Yeah, figure like 8, brother my taste. Yama like steak, but I says he was a date. No. Come to my place, yeah, I'm sure you know the way. Lingerie is stuck with it, my babe. A joke on my tay, why don't you stay? Night and day, Bila could delay. Hey, call 07679888. Do you come my way?
Nico busy, but for you I be free. Making all this guap is too easy. Mimi Nico, pale pale, pale pale, pale pale, pale pale. Nico busy, but for you I be free. Making all this guap is too easy. Mimi Nico, pale pale, pale pale, pale pale, pale pale.
I make you come over here. I make you come over here. You know the way. Bishamarada come get me. Utanga mashash tukimedi. I make you come over here. I make you come over here. You know the way. Bile tutafanya sisemi. Bile tunankata weekendi. Me and my team we wild. Classy but we still on team afisi. If I was there, would you kiss me? Risky. I just only know you when you tipsy. Texting, telling me you miss me. Painting, do you love me? No kiki. resting bila ishi. I'm guessing that you really wanna see me.
Nico busy, but for you I be free. Making all this guap is too easy. Mimi Nico, pale pale, pale pale, pale pale, pale pale. Nico busy, but for you I be free. Making all this guap is too easy. Mimi Nico, pale pale, pale pale, pale pale, pale pale.
Tryna fit you in my schedule. I was tryna kiss you when I met you. Let you blow my reef. Some other girls want smoke for free. If they want drama, give a man peace. They want the commas, give a man G's. Big up to Ghana, give a man streams. You like Rihanna, give a man teas. Yeah, yeah, nimeshika rada already. Tryna buy you Prada and Fendi. We unanitaka usemi. Demu ni daika ni deni, yeah. Busy but for you, kama time imestop. Dem pale juu niki smile like a box. Leave me confused, tough times in my last. Loving from you, bad vibes in my past.
Nico busy but for you I be free. Making all this guap is too easy. Mimi Nico, pale pale, pale pale, pale pale, pale pale. Nico busy but for you I be free. Making all this guap is too easy. Mimi Nico, pale pale, pale pale, pale pale, pale pale.
My life is full of mistakes. It's like I copy and paste. They say you learn how you living, but how we living ain't safe. Cause me and Yewe Manze, I really wanted to say, don't judge me by how I'm living. I'm simply stuck in my ways. Cause me and Yewe Manze, I really want you to stay. Instead of fixing my problems, a nigga drinking for days. Cause me and Yewe Manze, yeah, me and Yewe Manze, oh me and Yewe Manze, I'm simply stuck in my ways. Yeah, me and Yewe Manze, I'm still the same, I ain't changed. Your body shaped like a Fanta, you're looking thicker for days. Someday they'll have me on stage, and every day they gon' pay. We'll kick back, say that we made it for real and Yewe Manze. But fuck the system, it's annoying. Take your dreams and then destroy them. Pay no mind to unemployment, only thinking about enjoying. But that's the dream, no that's the dream. Make it big with all my team. I'ma get right to the bag, I'll do that shit by any means. I'll defeat all of my foes, lay waste to my enemies. I'll stay checking all my goals and doing shit they can't believe. Pray I do all of these shows till they got me overseas. Everywhere I go is cold, you know they love me in the streets. My life is full of mistakes, it's like I copy and paste. They say you learn how you living, but how we living ain't safe. Cause me and Yewe Manze, I really wanted to say, don't judge me by how I'm living, I'm simply stuck in my ways. Cause me and Yewe Manze, I really want you to stay. Instead of fixing my problems, a nigga drinking for days. Cause me and Yewe Manze, yeah, me and Yewe Manze, oh me and Yewe Manze, I'm simply stuck in my ways. I'm simply stuck in my ways. I'm simply stuck in my problems. I'm only trying to find peace. I didn't come looking for solace. Go bring your issues to me, and let's find ways we can solve them. And if we both don't succeed, then we stay popping these bottles. But what you do when they don't wanna see you win though? 10,000 plays done made me famous off a single. I know it's mad, I got the stats, go check that info. They want me back right in my back, cause now they miss code. My life is full of mistakes, it's like I copy and paste. They say you learn how you living, but how we living ain't safe. Cause me and Yewe Manze, I really wanted to say, don't judge me by how I'm living, I'm simply stuck in my ways. Cause me and Yewe Manze, I really want you to stay. Instead of fixing my problems, a nigga drinking for days. Cause me and Yewe Manze, yeah, me and Yewe Manze, oh me and Yewe Manze, I'm simply stuck in my ways.
Teamwork, kwani boss iko nene. Hey. Oh yeah. Man. Usipime mwanaume. Oh yeah, jamani. Here we go again. Usipime mwanaume. Here we go again. Oh yeah, jamani. She say she don't want no problem. She had my last song, that was a ringtone. Now me sit again in the church. Before ni talk, just give me a reason. Yeah. So tell me what a man got to do to be next to you. Yeah. Oh, tell me what a man got to do to hold on to you. Yeah. Staki uende, wacha waseme na kufana wewe. And the way that you fly, I cannot deny, nitalipa ndege. Staki uende, waseme na kufana wewe. And I cannot deny, way that you fly, nitalipa ndege. Man, I got your tongolo in time. Usipime mwanao, I got your tongolo in time. Oh yeah, man, I got your tongolo in time. Usipime mwanao, I got your tongolo in time. Oh yeah, man, I got your tongolo in time. Usipime mwanao, I got your tongolo in time. Oh yeah, man, I got your tongolo in time. Usipime mwanao, I got your tongolo in time. Man, usipime mwanao. Oh yeah, man, usipime mwanao. Your body shaped like an hourglass. Mtoto tam like a bananas. Making night boy want to bad bananas. But there is on and girl. So tell me what a man got to do to be next to you. Yeah. Oh, tell me what a man got to do to hold on to you. Yeah. Staki uende, wacha waseme na kufana wewe. And the way that you fly, I cannot deny, nitalipa ndege. Staki uende, waseme na kufana wewe. And I cannot deny, way that you fly, nitalipa ndege. Man, I got your tongolo in time. Usipime mwanao, I got your tongolo in time. Oh yeah, man, I got your tongolo in time. Usipime mwanao, I got your tongolo in time. Oh yeah, man, I got your tongolo in time. Usipime mwanao, I got your tongolo in time. Oh yeah, man, I got your tongolo in time. Usipime mwanao, I got your tongolo in time. Man, usipime mwanao. Oh yeah, man, usipime mwanao. Yeah. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so give me a chance to say hello. Spend some time and money from Pacho with Night Boy. Yeah. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so give me a chance to say hello. Spend some time and money from Pacho with Night Boy. I got your tongolo in time. Oh yeah, I got your tongolo in time. Usipime mwana, I got your tongolo in time. Usipime mwana, I got your tongolo in time. And Night Boy, I got your tongolo in time. Pacho, I got your tongolo in time. Teamwork, I got your tongolo in time. We the one day, I got your tongolo in time. Ooh yeah.
Ni nini na wewe?
Oh yo yo. Yeah le yo yo yo. Oh when I'm with you now you're busy on your phone. Oh when I'm with you now you're busy on your phone. Zako ma WhatsApp, zako ma Insta, nikituma kadiema zangu napita. Asema zako ma WhatsApp, zako ma Insta, nikisukuma kadiema zangu napita. Wewe bana, wewe ya wewe shakusomanga. 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 Oh, when you're on your phone, I losing my composure. Kadela sika naanza kunichocha. Na lose my mind, I lose control. Kisiri naumia roho. Na ukishika simu mimi na kudigia on the low. Na nikizusha unanuna nuna, tena unanuna sana. Unaanza kuzusha zusha, hauna huruma bana. Na nikizusha unanuna nuna, tena unanuna sana. Unaanza kuzusha zusha, hauna huruma bana. When I'm with you now you're busy on your phone. When I'm with you now you're busy on your phone. Zako ma WhatsApp, zako ma Insta, nikituma kadiema zangu napita. Asema zako ma WhatsApp, zako ma Insta, nikisukuma kadiema zangu napita. Wewe bana, wewe ya wewe shakusomanga. 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 Mimi si number 2, I'm always there for you. So put your phone down, cause baby I'm vibing with you. You can have my passy border. Oh baby give me yours. Beba musigo, jeni gani ni malipo. Basi twende kwa disco, tukacheze calypso. Come slowly, wine for me. Usilete noma usijai ngori. Come slowly, wine for me. Usilete noma usijai ngori. Oh when I'm with you now you're busy on your phone. Oh when I'm with you now you're busy on your phone. Zako ma WhatsApp, zako ma Insta, nikituma kadiema zangu napita. Asema zako ma WhatsApp, zako ma Insta, nikisukuma kadiema zangu napita. Wewe bana, wewe ya wewe shakusomaga. 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 Ooh yeah, funny boy,
funny boys, funny boys. Cause you're the most, you know you got the fire, baby. Nakuwaza, mimi naisha. Follow me, follow me on my DM. Tell me what you want. Emojis, 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 what's the feeling? Baby, ooh, nafianza wanimaliza. Nobody ever know, nobody ever got me and you. Give me dwaro, ema wati mokai. Ungenga marango kai. Give me dwaro, ema wati mokai. Ungenga marango kai.
Inside, inside, when him super bila maswale mhana wanje nshaku somona enda mbale kila siku na deliver. Oh baby can I touch you shine simamisha kama statue mami come closer let me tell you can we chomoka twende kwangu. How you wide waist got me feeling emotional. How you run this place where any soldier me general. Oh baby can I touch you shine simamisha kama statue mami come closer let me tell you can we chomoka twende kwangu. Inside inside inside
sema uko wapi, juniko ndani ndani ndani. Sema watakaje, mimi niko pale pale pale. Sema uko wapi, niko ndani ndani ndani. Sema watakaje, niko pale pale pale.
Inside, 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 inside.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is my time. Hey, I love this record. I'm going to play you guys one more song, then I dip. I promise. This is my last one. Maybe, maybe not.
I like you with a curve and a little bit shape. Boy, you really know you're my African tasting, baby. Come have a slice, kamini keki. Na usikawie sana tafanya mini bleki, yeah. Kidogo pale ndu ya shangia. Come to the kitchen, do it right here. Feel so good. You make me feel so good.
Katotonika super, katotonika keki. Kuja na mitwende tuseti na kwenyu nitakuja. Sijawahi sleki, so najua mimi mdedi. Katotonika keki, keki. Katotonika supuka keki. Na ukicheki cheki, cheki. Katoto kananifanya na dedi. Keki, keki. Katotonika supuka keki. Na ukicheki cheki cheki katoto kananifanya na dedi.
Nazubanki kucheki mpaka kanadim. Before ni kule keki kwanza na lamba cream. Simama ni kiketi msichana unaka freshi ha. Raka upesi unacheza na machine. Gunga itawaka ukifika. Chunga itasimama ukishika. Mtumba kama kawa ni matik na ni dumbe umetupa umeshinda kwa mafika.
Katotonika super, katotonika keki. Kuja na mitwende tuseti na kwenyu nitakuja. Sijawahi sleki, so najua mimi mdedi. Katotonika keki, keki. Katotonika supuka keki. Na ukicheki cheki, cheki. Katoto kananifanya na dedi. Keki, keki. Katotonika supuka keki. Na ukicheki cheki cheki. Katoto kananifanya na dedi.
You are now listening to the sounds of Request.
That is Brandy Minor. Request is Come Cardinali. Playing on Radio 254. I love that record. It's so addictive. Keki, keki. It's been my time. Really appreciate everybody who's been tuned in and listening. Shout out to my guest today. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I'll be back again tomorrow. I think I have a guest. So stay tuned tomorrow, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. 254 Express. Good night.
When you break your back and it's so physical. Am I